Hello guys, I'm Architect Oliver and I prepared another set of questions for BP220 or also known as Economic and Socialized Housing Project. The set of questions here are based to the BP220 itself, yun yung reference code natin. And I hope na makatulong to sa pagre-review nyo. So let's start. Number 20. A dwelling containing two or more separate living units, each of which is separated from another by party or lot lines wall, and provided with independent access, services, and use of land. Such dwelling shall include duplexes, quadruplex, or terrace, and cluster housing. Again, a dwelling containing two or more separate living units, each of which is separated from another by party or lot lines wall, and provided with independent access, services, and use of land. Such dwelling shall include duplexes, quadruplex, or terraces, and cluster housing. A. Multifamily dwelling. B. Complete house. C. Cluster housing. D. Duplex single attached. Answer D. Duplex single attached. 21. A public way with a width of 2 meters intended to break a block and to serve both pedestrian and 4 emergency vehicles, both ends connecting to streets. It shall not be used as access to property. Again, a public way with a width of 2 meters intended to break a block and to serve both pedestrian and 4 emergency vehicles, both ends connecting to a street. It shall not be used as access to property. A. Alley. B. Road right of way. C. Street. D. Pathway. Answer A. Alley. 22. A dwelling on one lot containing separate living units for 3 or more families, usually provided with common access, services, and use of land. A. Single family dwelling. B. Single detached. C. Multi-family dwelling. D. Cluster housing. Answer C. Multi-family dwelling. 23. As per this rule, BP220, windows that will be used for rooms or any habitation will be how many percent at least of the floor area of the room? Again, as per this rule, BP220, window that will be used for rooms or any habitation will be how many percent at least of the floor area of the room? A. 10%. B. 15%. C. 20%. D. 25%. Answer A. 10%. 24. In multi-family dwellings, buildings with 3 to 4 story, how much in meter must be in 2 structure eaves apart in distance? Again, a multi-family dwelling, building with 3 to 4 story, how much in meter must be the 2 structure eaves apart in distance? A. 3 meter between eaves. B. 5 meter between eaves. C. 4 meter between eaves. D. 2 meters between eaves. Answer D. 2 meters between eaves. 25. Minimum lot frontage for regular lot of economic housing. Again, minimum lot frontage for regular lot for economic housing. A. 8 meters. B. 5 meters. C. 4 meters. D. 6 meters. Answer: A. 8 meters. 13. A parcel of land bounded on the side by street occupied by or intended for buildings. Again, a parcel of land bounded on the side by street occupied by or intended for buildings. A. Parcel. B. Plot. C. Lot. D. Block. Answer: D. Block. 14. A public way with a width of 2 meters intended to break a block and to serve both pedestrian and for emergency vehicles, both ends connecting to streets, it shall not be used as access to property. A. Alley. B. Road right-of-way. C. Street. D. Pathway. Answer: A. Alley. 15. Facilities or structures intended to serve common needs of and for the benefits of the community, such as neighborhood, multipurpose center, drugstore, school, livelihood center, and the like. Again, facilities or structures intended to serve common needs and for the benefits of the community, such as neighborhood, multipurpose center, drugstore, school, livelihood center, and the like. A. Community facilities. B. Common area. C. Clubhouse. D. Common facilities. Answer: A. Community facilities. 16. A dwelling for one family which is completely surrounded by permanent open spaces, with independent access, services, and use of land. Again, a dwelling for one family which is completely surrounded by permanent open spaces, with independent access, services, and use of land. A. Single detached. B. Single attached. C. Single family dwelling. D. Complete house. Answer: A. Single detached. 17. A single attached dwelling containing 3 or more separate living units designed in such a way that they abut each other at the sides, as in a row, and are separated from each other by party walls, provided with independent access and use of land. A. Row house. B. Cluster housing. C. Multi-family dwelling. D. Duplex attached. Answer: A. Row house. 18. A habitable dwelling units which meets the minimum requirements for a housing core, with additional components being included such as all exterior walls to enclose the unit, openings for doors and window, plumbing fixtures, electrical wiring within the unit floor. A. Complete house. B. Shell house. C. Dwelling. D. Dwelling unit. Answer: B. Shell house. 19. A habitable dwelling unit which meets the minimum requirements for shell house, with the following additional components being included as part thereof: all windows and doors and partition walls for separating functional areas. A. Complete house. B. Shell house. C. Dwelling. D. Dwelling unit. Answer: A. Complete house. 20. As per BP220, is the length of time a material can withstand being burned, which may be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, or more. A. Fire resistance period rating. B. Fire protection rating. C. Fire protection demand. D. Fire resistive time period rating. Answer: D. Fire resistive time period rating. 21. That part or end of a lot which abut a street. Again, that part or end of a lot which abuts the street. A. Sidewalk. B. Setback. C. Frontage. D. Yard. Answer: C. Frontage. 22. A wall used only by the party upon whose lot the wall is located, erected at a line separating two parcels of land, each of which is separated real estate entity. Again, a wall used only by the party upon whose lot the wall is located, erected at a line separating two parcels of a land, each of which is separate real estate entity. A. Party wall. B. Common wall. C. Lot line wall. D. Fire block wall. Answer: C. Lot line wall. 23. As per the rule, windows that will be used for baths or toilets will be how many % at least of the floor area of the room? Again, as per this rule, windows that will be used for baths or toilets will be how many % at least of the floor area of the room? A. 10%. B. 5%. C. 15%. D. 4%. Answer: B. 5%. 24. For electrical requirements, what is the minimum requirement under this rule for housing per activity room? Again, for electrical requirements, what is the minimum requirement under this rule for housing per activity room? A. 1 convenience outlet, 2 light outlet. B. 2 convenience outlet, 1 light outlet. C. 1 convenience outlet and 1 light outlet. D. 2 convenience outlet and 2 light outlet. Answer: C. 1 convenience outlet, 1 light outlet. 25. For habitable rooms, the height of floor to ceiling is, again, for habitable rooms, the height of floor to ceiling is A. 2.7 meter. B. 2.4 meter. C. 2 meter. D. 2.8 meter. Answer C. 2 meter. 26. How much is percentage of parks and playgrounds must be allocated for 150 and below dwelling units? Again, how much in percentage of parks and playground must be allocated for 150 and below dwelling units? A. 4%, B. 3.5%, C. 5%, D. 7%. Answer B. 3.5%. 27. If there is no public or existing services or utilities like water distribution system, independent sources must be provided with at least how many liters per day? A. 100, B. 150, C. 200, D. 50. Answer B. 150 liters per day. 27. As per BP220, if two facing sides of buildings are blank walls, the distance of two structure is A. 2 meters, B. 3 meters, C. 4 meters, D. 3.5 meters. Answer A. 2 meters. 29. In multifamily dwellings, buildings with 2-story, how much in meters must be the two structure eaves apart in distance? A. 1 meter between eaves, B. 2.5 meter between eaves, C. 1.5 meters between eaves, D. 2 meters between eaves. Answer C. 1.5 meter between eaves. 30. As per BP220, minimum lot frontage for corner lot of economic housing. Again, minimum lot frontage for corner lot of economic housing. A. 8 meters, B. 5 meters, C. 4 meters, D. 6 meters. Answer A. 8 meters. 31. Minimum lot frontage for single attached or duplex of socialized housing. Again, minimum lot frontage for single attached or duplex of socialized housing. A. 8 meters, B. 4 meters, C. 6 meters, D. 3.5 meters. Answer C. 6 meters. 32. Minimum lot area for duplex single detached for socialized housing. Again, minimum lot area for duplex single detached for housing, socialized housing. A. 72, B. 54, C. 64, D. 48. Answer D. 48 square meter. 33. Minimum lot area for row houses for economic housing. Again, minimum lot area for houses for economic housing. Again, Minimum lot area for row houses for economic housing. A. 54, B. 48, C. 36, D. 32. Answer: 36 square meter. 34. Minimum lot area for row houses for socialized housing. Again, minimum lot area for row houses for socialized housing. A. 54, B. 48, C. 36, D. 28. Answer: D. 28. 35. Parks and playground must be at least, again, as per BP220, parks and playground must be at least A. 100 square meter, B. 150 square meter, C. 200 square meter, D. 250 square meter. Answer: A. 100 square meter. 36. The maximum length of row houses will be, again, the maximum length of row houses will be A. 100 meter, B. 400 meter, C. 60 meter, D. 200 meter. Answer: A. 100 meter. 38. This type of wall will be mandatory for row houses, duplex, and alike. Again, this type of wall will be mandatory for row houses, duplex, and alike. A. Party wall, B. Boundary wall, C. Firewall, D. Retaining wall. Answer: C. Firewall. 40. As per BP220, what will be the distance of handrails from finished thread or floor? Again, as per BP220, what will be the distance of handrails from finished thread or floor? A. 0.8 meter to 1.2 meter, B. 0.85 meter to 1.1 meter, C. 0.9 meter to 1.2 meter, D. 0.75 meter to 1 meter. Answer: A. 0.8 meter to 1.2 meter. 41. As per BP220, what will be the minimum thickness of firewall between two dwelling units? Again, as per BP220, what will be the minimum thickness of firewall between two dwellings unit? A. 200 mm, B. 250 mm, C. 150 mm, D. 100 mm. Answer: C. 150 mm. 42. What will be the minimum width of a stair? Again, as per BP220, what will be the minimum width of a stair? A. 750 mm, B. 650 millimeter, C. 600 millimeter, D. 800 millimeter. Answer? C. 600 millimeter. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video from beginning until the end. I hope na nakatulong to sa inyo basic information about BP220. I will try to make another one to help you for your review. Once again, thank you very much and God bless. And I hope na makapasa na kayo sa board exam. See you to my next video. Bye!